MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM is excited to bring you 2018 Colorado High School basketball. Tonight's games feature the Rifle Bears and your Moffat County Bulldogs. Tonight's game is brought to you by these Moffat County Proud businesses: Craig Family Dental, Memorial Regional Health, Bank of Colorado, there's only one, Victory Motors, Hatton Enterprises 24/7, Miller Family Appliance, Sales and Service, 3B Enterprises, Sand, Gravel, and Rock Products, Cornerstone Realty, GCR Tires and Service, Precision Auto Service, 360 Insurance Company, Justin Kowcheck Agency, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Kramer Flooring, McDonald's, I'm loving it, Great Divide Cleaning Service, Chaos Inc., Young Life, Duran and Pierce Contractors, Cook Chevrolet, Ford, Subaru, Country Living Realty, Rocky Mountain Machinery, Eppen Associates, Rocky Mountain Automotive, Colorado Northwestern Community College, Identity Graphics, Craig Veterinary Hospital, Brass Key Realty, and Mountain Airspray. The schools taking part in today's event are part of nearly 355 members of the Colorado High School Activities Association. As member schools, we promote and protect the privilege of participation in interscholastic athletics and activities. We also promote lifetime values like respect, hard work, teamwork, sporting behavior, and citizenship. We help reach and motivate students. We develop policies as a group and enforce them as a responsibility of membership. We are coaches, game officials, and administrators voluntarily working for the common good of kids. We are the Colorado High School Activities Association. You're watching Bulldog basketball right here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM.
This is the Colorado High School Activity Association event. Be a fan of the players on the floor that are playing well. Cheer your side. Be a great fan. We would like to thank tonight's officials, our scorers table, and Memorial Regional Health for our trainers. Let's give them a hand, folks. And now first, your reserves for the Rifle Bears. Number 3, a sophomore, Carter Pressler. Number 4, a sophomore, Garrett Robinson. Number 10, a junior, Omar Chavez. Number 12, a junior, Christian Treviso. Number 14, a sophomore, Trayson Lujan. Number 33, a sophomore, Tanner Kottner. Number 34, a senior, Evan Gray. And number 45, a junior, Ben Ogden. And now your Bulldog reserves. Number 1, a freshman, Wesley Counts. Number 5, a sophomore, Jared Chacon. Number 11, a junior, Connor Murphy. Number 12, a senior, Chase Marshall. Number 21, a junior, Connor Etzler. Number 22, a junior, Torin Reed. And number 23, a senior, Tristan Walls. And now for the starters in tonight's contest. For Rifle, number 20, a junior, Joel Lopez. For your Bulldogs, number 0, a junior, Cale Scranton. For Rifle, number 23, a junior, Darian Church. For the Bulldogs, number 3, a senior, Kason Bernice. For the Bears, number 24, Tito Ruiz. For your Bulldogs, number 10, a junior, Colby Beaver. For Rifle, number 30, a senior, Jacob Seaman. For your Bulldogs, number 24, he's a senior, Brent Cook. For the Bears, number 32, a senior, Blake Swayze. For your Bulldogs, number 32, the man in the middle, a sophomore, Landon Nahara. Rifle is coached by Kyle Daniel. Moffat County is coached by Eric Hamilton. Now, let's get ready to rumble!
All right, we're ready. It's Friday night. It's Bulldogs versus Bears. Landon Nahara with the jump ball. Does not win it. Goes Rifle's way, and they will have the first opportunity here at Moffat County High School. Got a great crowd here tonight. A lot of the students sporting the camo night. Nice steal by Beaver. Bulldogs come down quickly. They'll give it to Cook. He'll kick it out to Bernice. Takes about a 15-foot jump shot. It won't go. Rebound to the Bears.
Nice to see Bernice with an early shot in this game. We want to get some more offense aside from Cook and Nahara.
Moffat County sitting in that zone. We saw that a week ago against against Central, and it worked very, very well. Bulldogs picking up a big victory over the Warriors a week ago.
Yeah, and the way the offense is set for the Bulldogs, it's all about defense. You've got basically a couple guys that are going to score in double digits. The rest are defensive guys, especially Scranton. He's our defensive leader out there with lots of steals and a lot of hustle plays on the floor. So see how we start out, as I said a second ago, nice to see Bernice take that first early shot. It was just barely off the rim. Maybe get him started early in this game and get some other scorers.
So you see Rifle, they just keep it outside and they work it around the outside. And that's not surprising, Shane, because when I looked at their scores, right now they are only 1-11 as a team, as a record, but all of their scores, no matter who they play, have been low-scoring games. Well, now you know why. They are going to pass that ball. I mean, they've probably made 50 passes right now. They are waiting for the perfect shot opportunity.
And there it is, down low, and he misses it. Good defense. I always reference the movie Hoosiers where they said, hey, everybody's got to own. There's a steal by Rifle. So everybody's got to touch the ball 3 or 4 times on every possession. And that's what they did in Hoosiers to slow down basketball games and compete with bigger, faster schools. You just keep it on your offensive side and you have patience. And sometimes it's very hard to get high school players to have that patience to where they're willing to pass it over and over and over. But the coach will find the people that are willing to do that or they will sit.
Yeah, so I'll be surprised, Shane, if this game, if any team can break 40, I'll be surprised. Most of their games are right around that mark, 40 points for a total score for the winning team. Well, 40 to 50. The only team that I noticed scored more than that against them was Eagle Valley, who we know is run and gun, and they do not slow down. And every time you play Eagle Valley, both teams score 70 plus.
Heck yeah, so the first points of the game go to the junior Joel Lopez for Rifle. And an early 2-0 lead, and they're thrilled to get a lead as they will sit on it all night, slow it down as we said. Interesting that we were speaking a moment ago about fast-paced offense, and then of course, Kip, you doing your research, and there's this barely missed by Beaver. Good rebound down low, but not able to get it in. And your research showed us the scores, and so this is not going to be that up-tempo fast-paced. It's going to be a slow-it-down style, reminiscent of the way basketball was played in the 50s, where most scores were in those 30 to 40 range.
Rifle running a 2-3 zone. Drive by Cook. Tipped out of bounds by a Bear, and Moffat County will have an opportunity to throw it out from underneath. Kel Scranton will be doing that.
Oh, he goes off the back. He had it.
Good idea. Had a good idea. Ball didn't bounce off straight, though. I love the idea. You hit the guy in the back, and he would have had an easy layup. Unfortunately, the ball didn't bounce straight back to him.
Yeah, he shifted his shoulders just a bit, and it caused it to go to the right. But even then, he still had it underneath the rim. I think he might take that one up if he ever gets that opportunity again. But that'll teach Rifle you can't keep your back to the rim on the inbounds for the opposing team. Nice pass.
Nice stuff by Nahara.
Yeah, so rejection by Nahara, nice block shot. Now they get out to Scranton.
Scranton with a deep three-pointer, and it's nothing but net.
Beautiful shot, all set up by Nahara with the shot block on the other end, and they bring it up, and that's a quick 3 points to kill Scranton. And again, love to see other people getting involved, because we know we're going to get our 20 or more from Cook every night. There's a nice steal by the Bulldogs. Nahara does a good job getting it inside. There we go. Beaver up the middle, no foul called. So good.
3-2 here, and who would have thought? We're halfway through the first period, and each team has one basket.
Fun night here, as you said. Friday night in Moffat County, cold outside and hot in this gymnasium in a great way. There's a long-range shot for Cook.
Hey,
it's nothing but the bottom of the net.
It looked like deja vu. It was from the exact point that Kel Scranton hit his, and it looked exactly the same. Same result, 6-2 lead for the Bulldogs.
So tonight, long-range gunners so far in this game, and they're going to call timeout for Rifle, which will give us an opportunity to say, hey, we appreciate all of our sponsors. Thank them. Go in and tell them, hey, we appreciate it, and frequent their businesses. We'll be right back here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM.
Rifle ball after the timeout. 3:30 on the clock. Inside to number 32, he's going to have an easy bucket.
That was Blake Swayze for Rifle with his first 2 points of the game. Bulldogs back down on the offense, throwing it inside to Nahara. Remember now, Nahara, we may have not played good in our last game, but offensively he exploded, and we discovered some great offense from our man in the middle down low. Hopefully we can get that going again tonight. And the Bulldogs, real quick, with 3 minutes left in this first quarter, are going to start making substitutions. And there is going to be a turnover. And man, oh man, it's hard to believe there's only 2:50 left in the first period, but that style of offense, where you just move it around and pass it, will run that clock all day and all night.
Subs in for the Bulldogs. You got Chacon coming in. Murphy is on the court. Bernice tries to go baseline, has to bring it back out to Cook. He'll shoot the three, and he drains it. And the Bulldogs, three-pointer, three-pointer, three-pointer.
Yeah, it's all about the long-range shots right now. You've got 6 for Cook, and we've got 3 for Scranton. There's a nice drive by Rifle. Another big stuff by the Bulldogs.
That was Chacon that time. Good job by Jared Chacon.
Yeah, the initial stuff was fantastic. Prevented an easy layup.
So the Rifle Bears will find themselves at the charity stripe. First free throws of the game. We're at 2:25 left in the first. First free throw is up, rolls around and finds its way to the bottom of the bucket, and we got a 9-5 game.
We've seen all kinds of different free throw percentages over the last few weeks here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. The biggest factor is that if you make a large percentage of your free throws, you're going to be in games. And Joel Lopez makes both his free throws, and he represents 4 of Rifle's 6 points.
Here come the Bulldogs. Rifle staying in their zone look.
Good no call by the officials as Rifle falls down on that drive.
Three-point attempt by Bernice. Goes front iron, rebound to the Bears. And foul on Nahara.
That's a tough call there, but as the official, once you blow the whistle, you're going to have to either call the travel or the foul on the floor. And they decide to call it on Nahara. And that leads to Nahara exiting the ball game, and we bring back in Beaver.
Rifle driving right down the middle. Another stuff. This time it's Beaver. Good defense by your Bulldogs.
Beaver does a great job getting up off the floor and preventing that shot. Bunch of blocks so far in this game for your Bulldogs.
Beaver, 10-foot jump shot. Goes short. Rebound picked up by the Rifle Bears. Tipped out of bounds by Scranton. And Rifle will keep it with 1:22 on the clock and a 9-6 score in favor of your Bulldogs.
Fun atmosphere here again, being that it's a Friday night, and shoot, the crowd has shown up, and the student section, as you said, a lot of camouflage out there to celebrate Camouflage Night.
There's the drive by number 10 from the Bears, Omar Chavez, and he is fouled. They'll say it was on the floor, it looks like, and they'll have an opportunity to throw it out from underneath the basket. Don't want to give up an easy bucket on these passes from underneath.
Yeah, it's going to be close to 5 seconds.
Having a hard time getting it in.
Interesting, the Rifle started out with that pass offense, and then they went right back to now they're shooting quick. And it's a missed shot by number 5. Good rebound. Second rebound and puts it in. Oh, we just can't buy a basket right now.
Moffat County's going to keep it after the loose ball goes spinning out of bounds.
So Chacon with a missed shot, and then Beaver misses 2, but gets a couple rebounds out of the deal. Adds to the stat sheet, but you do want to put those in when you get that close and have that open shot.
Tristan Wall's now on for the Bulldogs. Under a minute. Bulldogs looking to tack on a few more. Nice drive by Cook.
Oh, so close. I'll tell you what, by the end of this season, you might have to look into the record books for Moffat County, because at this point, he's got more and ones than I've seen in a very, very long time. It didn't happen this time, but that young man puts it in the hoop and gets fouled all the time, probably about 6 times a game. And there it is, the first free throw's in, improving on his really nice free throw percentage this season. 10-6 ball game.
Second free throw is up and finds its way to the bottom, and it's an 11-6 lead for the Bulldogs.
It is true.
Bulldogs switch it to a man defense now.
42 seconds left in the first quarter.
Rifle drives baseline, and Beaver sends it flying out of bounds. Great block by number 10.
Great defense by the Bulldogs in this first period so far. Drive almost goes out of bounds, and now Rifle's going to go to the top of the key. Good defense again, by that time by Chacon.
Goes off one of the Bulldogs. Chacon, Shane sees it, and Rifle's ball. Under 30 seconds now. Rifle looking to get one last shot here in the first.
Tell you what, right now, I will guarantee you that Rifle's coach is happy with this first quarter. Hopefully we can stop them from getting a couple or 3 points here right at the end of this period. They'd love to be in that situation. 7 seconds left. Drive down the baseline, and no, he missed it. Good rebound by Rifle. Great defense by the Bulldogs, a rebound by Chacon. Your Bulldogs up 11-6 at the end of this low-scoring first period. I'll hand it off to my man, Kip.
All right, tonight's game is brought to you by these Moffat County Proud businesses. Memorial Regional Health, Craig Family Dental, Bank of Colorado, Victory Motors, Patton Enterprises, Miller Family Appliance, 3B Enterprises, Cornerstone Realty, GCR Tires and Service, Precision Auto Service, 360 Insurance Company, Mountain West Insurance, Kramer Flooring, McDonald's, Duran and Pierce Contractors, Cook, Chevrolet, Ford and Subaru, Country Living Realty, Great Divide Cleaning Service, Chaos Inc., Young Life, Rocky Mountain Machinery, Eppin Associates, Rocky Mountain Automotive, Colorado Northwestern Community College, Identity Graphics, Craig Veterinary Hospital, Brass Key Realty, and Mountain Air Spray. We'll be right back with the second period. You're watching Bulldog basketball on Moffat County Proud. Bulldogs will have it first here. To begin this quarter, you have Cook, Bernice, Murphy, Nahara, and Marshall on the court. Bulldogs will turn it over. Rifle ball.
We'll see what Rifle decides to do here in this second period. It went really slow to begin with, but then they started taking a bunch of quick shots like this. And there it is.
Rifle's going to get the and one. You called it, Shane. That's number 20, Joel Lopez. He's been the man for Rifle right now. He's got 6, and he's going to try to add one more.
He is their scorer tonight. As you just mentioned, he's got all but 2 of their points. See if he can put in one more.
He'll tack another one. Rifle a perfect 3 for 3 on their free throws. 11-9's the score, just underway here in the second period.
And right now, obvious Joel Lopez is the shooter. How about that? Cook is on fire tonight as he's made 3 straight 3-pointers. Cobalt blue fire. Must be the shoes. Rifle with a nice pass, but not a nice reception. 32 goes up, misses. More great defense, that time by Nahara. And as Rifle's going to pass it around the key, you get the feeling that tonight might be one of those nights for Brent Cook that he just feels it.
Well, and he is right now. He's had 3 attempts from outside the arc, and every one of them were perfect. And so the problem is, Shane, is that Rifle slows it down so much, he's just not getting a lot of opportunities.
Yeah. I mean, interesting that his first shot of the night, you may remember, was off. And then since then, he has not missed, including, I believe, the 2 free throws that he made both. So, man, just red hot so far in this game. And now he adds a steal to that stat sheet. Let's see what he decides to do. 1 against 2. Oh, and he's going to get the foul call. Great job as he was able to cut the 2 defenders in half. Had no trailers near him, so that is a good job going up against the 2 defenders. There just wasn't anybody there to drop it off to, and he's going to shoot 2 more free throws. And man, oh man, what a night so far for Mr. Cook as he drops that one in also. Much like some of the games earlier this year, you and I might run out of room on our paper with all those little scratches for points for Mr. Cook. Oh, and he finally misses one. Good rebound there by Marshall, wearing the white handband tonight. And they're going to call the foul there on Cook, the blocking foul. And again, it's going to be Joel Lopez, who has basically been almost everything scoring-wise for Rifle tonight, and he puts another one in. Chase Marshall, as I said, headband and all, goes ahead and comes out. Gave him some quality minutes, got a couple boards there. And another one, so that young man is a pure shooter, as he single-handedly is keeping Rifle in this ball game. Cook tries to drive, tries to dump it off to Beaver, but it's stolen by Rifle. And now the Bears with a chance to get closer in this game than they've been since the very beginning.
Timeout Rifle. 15-11 with 6:02 on the clock. We'll be right back on Moffat County Proud. Rifle's ball, they'll throw it in right in front of the Moffat County bench. They'll go down low, kicked out of there, but just left wide open. Hey. Once again was Joel Lopez, and he has an easy layup.
You'll take a little bit of luck sometimes, as we were able to steal that inbounds pass, but it was a perfect bounce pass to their scorer, Joel Lopez. And there we go, another steal, and he's wide open. He's not going to miss this unless it's blocked. A great block. And a good rebound, and they're going to call another foul. And just like that, Rifle has an opportunity to tie this ball game.
Yeah, and what you saw happen there, Shane, was Rifle just plain out beat the Bulldogs in transition. They got down the court quick, and lucky for the Bulldogs, they missed that layup. We'll see what happens at the line. This is Tanner Cotner, and Rifle shooting 100% from that line, and that is the one thing that's keeping them in this game, as 6 of their points have came from the line.
See if he can bury the second one. Misses that one, and the Bulldogs with a nice rebound. That's number 5, Jared Chacon. And a different look on the floor right now for your Bulldogs. A lot of rotation for your Bulldogs. Every game they get a lot of players in and out of the games, constantly changing the starters on the floor. Cook does it all himself, misses though with too much spin on the ball, and there's the rebound. And Rifle with an opportunity now to take the lead in this game. Gonna be Bulldog ball, good defense again. Now you're gonna have Nahara back in and Scranton. Good minutes there from Beaver and from Connor Murphy.
And timeout, Moffat County. 15-14, 1-point ball game here at Moffat County High School. We'll be right back on Moffat County Proud. Moffat County will take it in after the timeout. And Rifle has done exactly what they've wanted to this game, as they have slowed the Bulldog offense down.
Cook just carrying our offense right now, and you were absolutely correct, Kip. They have done what they wanted to, as they cherry-picked for a basket here. Number 10 with 2 for Rifle. That's
and if you don't slow it down, the way Cook's shooting right now, I mean, he's made 4 3-point attempts in a row.
I mean, he is
pretty incredible.
As we said, the epitome of he's on fire.
And a big block by number 32, Blake Swayze, as Nahara tried to put it up. But the Bulldogs will get another opportunity as they'll throw it in from out of bounds. Chacon will come out, Marshall comes in.
And at this point, you go past Cobalt Blue Fire. Brent Cook is nuclear at this point. Sometimes you just feel it. Michael Jordan talked about it when you have it going. Let's see if he can make this. And he buries it with a chance for the 4-point play. He's beyond on fire, beyond nuclear. He is out of his mind and in the zone. Wow.
That is awesome. Very, very rare do you see the opportunity for a 4-point play. But this is one of them. We'll see if Cook can convert.
4-point play is almost, it's Bigfoot-like, Loch Ness Monster-like. It's like an urban legend. You don't see it very often, but when you do, you might want to snap a picture and it'll probably be blurry.
Here we go. Brent Cook put it in. 21-16 lead for the Bulldogs midway through the second.
And he gets it.
4-point play for Cook.
Wow, you want to add that one to your resume. That is fantastic.
Here's what's crazy. Moffat County right now has not made a field goal from inside the arc. No 2-point baskets.
Yes,
everything has been threes or some free throws.
Yes, sir.
Unbelievable. Unheard of, as we are midway through the second period.
And having an opportunity right now to see what some of the players have called. But hey, and a steal now as Cook adds more to the stat sheet. Some of the players on the team that we're close with have told us about practices. Oh, and he hits it in again for 2, and he's going to be shooting 1 more. And man, oh man, this is fun to watch. And as I was saying, the players on the team have told us there's times in practice where Mr. Cook does not miss, like basically the entire practice. And they say, you should see it. He just throws it up from everywhere and it goes in. Finally having the pleasure, the opportunity to see right now Brent Cook in the zone. And hey, when you're this hot, keep shooting the rock. Oh, and he misses the free throw, but hey, we'll let him have that one. We'll see who they give it to. It's going to be Rifle ball. Man, oh man, I don't have enough time to count up all my
No, and I'll tell you,
marks.
Shane, one of the things that's interesting is Rifle, the last 2, it was 15-16. They were only down by 1, and then after that, Rifle came down and shot quick. They went totally away from what they had been doing, and boom, boom, Bulldogs come right down, and Cook hits 2 threes and extends that lead.
Given opportunities to shoot, Cook not missing tonight. And as we talked about, it's hard, like even here, it's so hard to get high schoolers to not shoot. And number 20 now with 2 more for Lopez, he's trying to keep his team in this ball game. And I would give Cook the fire away symbol. Oh, he missed that one. Looked like he got hammered pretty hard. but they're going to let him play. First miss in a while, so he loses his fire, but my goodness, what a run he had there. Oh, looked like a good stuff by Chase Marshall, but good defense. And Rifle will go to the line, and that'll be senior Blake Swayze. Nails the first one.
Rifle 7 for 8 right now from the line.
So Bernice will take a rest right now, and so will Scranton. And you're going to bring in our senior, Tristan Walls. And we also have Connor Murphy on the floor.
Second free throw is no good.
Along with Nahara.
Timeout, Moffat County. Hey, make sure to say thank you to Craig Family Dental, Memorial Regional Health, and Bank of Colorado for helping us bring you Moffat County basketball right here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM.
Okay, my friend, we're looking at the numbers right now, and we have Cook with 21 of the Bulldogs' 24 points, and he's not forcing it. He is making everything unconscious right now, and the other 3 is from Scranton early, and he makes it again. He just can't miss. My goodness, I don't know if I've seen a shooting display like this.
No, I'll tell you what, it's fun to watch when you see a kid perform like he's doing right now.
I'm trying to think, maybe Game 6 of the '98 NBA Finals when Jordan was unconscious against the Portland Trailblazers. My goodness. He finally had to look to the crowd and look to the side and just shake his head and put his hands in there like, I can't miss. And right now, I talk about being in the zone. That is where Cook is at right now. And it must be fun.
Cook drives, kicks it out to Marshall. 10-foot jump shot, no good. Rebound to Rifle.
Nahara did a great job. But look at the cherry picking here. There's a guy down there wide open. And number 24 for Rifle is going to put in. That's Tito Ruiz's first points of the ball game. And it's 27-21. The Bulldogs are up on one of the more epic nights of basketball that I've ever seen. Cook that time, though, he does get double teamed, and he commits the turnover. First negative play for Cook in a long, long time. In fact, it might be the first negative play he's had. So after all that, Rifle still with an opportunity here to pull within a 1-possession game if they could make a 3.
Jump shot by number 14, Trayson Luan. Goes down for the Bears, and they pulled back within 4.
See what Cook decides to do here. He fakes the in pass, puts it back out to Beaver. Oh, he dribbles off Rifle's foot. And Rifle finally putting a concerted effort into stopping Mr. Cook. He hasn't been able to put up a shot now for a couple minutes. And I'll tell you what, at that point, he's done his job now. I'd be fine if he just looked for some assists and passed it down low here in the last 59 seconds of this half. And it wasn't a turnover there. They did call the travel on Rifle, so I had it wrong. So no turnover for Cook. His stat line is just about as impressive as you'll ever see for a first half. He's going to drive to the hoop, but they're going to call the travel. And the one thing, yeah, he grabbed his leg earlier. I saw him bouncing on one leg. I wasn't sure what kind of injury it was. Maybe at this point you might
looked like his ankle, getting the word from our cameraman Lance. And you can tell he's definitely wobbly on it right now. He is not moving at full speed.
Well, after he made the last three-pointer, they're going to call the foul. After he made that last three-pointer on this epic group of shots, I saw him running backward, bouncing on one leg, and I wasn't sure there if...
And he's still limping. You can see it right now, Shane.
I was hoping it was some new form of celebration they do now, the 1 foot thing, but obviously it was a hurt foot, darn it.
Free throw attempts coming up as double bonus for the Bears, no good. Swayze just 1 for 3. He'll add that one. He's shooting at 50% right now.
Oh, and we had a buzz, but it they signaled it was an accident. Meaning there was a buzz on the scoreboard there, so they just keep it going. None of the players reacted to it, so no harm, no foul.
20 seconds. Bulldogs looking for the last opportunity right here. Down to 10. Cook drives, puts it up from the free throw line. No good.
Man, and it was all the way down before it came out. Right now, a chance for Rifle to tie it up. Long distance shot. It's out of bounds. We're going to head to halftime with just a 3-point lead and an incredible 21-point half by Brent Cook. And I'll turn over to you, my partner, to thank all of our awesome sponsors.
Sponsors like Craig Family Dental, Memorial Regional Health, Bank of Colorado, Victory Motors, Hatton Enterprises, Miller Family Appliance, 3B Enterprises, Cornerstone Realty, GCR Tires and Service, Precision Auto Service, 360 Insurance Company, Mountain West Insurance, Kramer Flooring, McDonald's, Duran and Pierce Contractors, Cook Chevrolet Ford and Subaru, Country Living Realty, Great Divide Cleaning Service, Chaos Inc., Young Life, Rocky Mountain Machinery, Eppin Associates, Rocky Mountain Automotive, Colorado Northwestern Community College, Identity Graphics, Craig Veterinary Hospital, Brass Key Realty, and Mountain Air Spray. Your Bulldogs are up by three, 27-24, and Mr. Cook is on fire with 24 of the Bulldogs' 27. We'll be right back with the second half of Bulldog basketball. Rifle's going to have possession here to begin the second half. Bulldogs up by 3. Moffat County outscored the Bears 11-6 in that first period. In the second period, though, the Bears came back strong and outscored the Bulldogs 18-16. And that leaves us at 27-24 halftime score.
Or another way you can look at it, Rifle 24, Brent Cook 24.
Yeah, no kidding.
What a game. Now, Rifle had the conversation like we talked about at halftime. And I was going to say they're going to hold on to it, but they drive right to the hoop. And their scorer puts up 2 more points. And Joe Lopez having himself a heck of a night also.
Yeah, he's got 15 on the night. Nice rebound by Beaver with the putback. Doesn't go. Loose ball finally controlled by Nahara. He brings it right back to the basket. Tries to dish it over to Beaver, and it's a scramble. And they're going to call the travel on Beaver. It's going to be rifle ball. Was hoping, I couldn't see the ball from my angle, Shane. I was hoping they were going to say jump ball, but they called the travel.
If you think about it, in high school games this year, we've seen so many jump balls. I don't know if we even have one jump ball tonight, a rarity in high school basketball. And the officials get together, which we love to see, and make sure they get the right call. They talk about it, and they give it to the Bulldogs off the deflection.
It'll be Beaver throwing it in front of the visiting bench. And Cook will bring it across midcourt with 7 minutes on the clock here in the third. Out to Cook, quick 3-point attempt. No good, but rebound by Beaver. Good job on the boards, Colby Beaver. And he's going to get fouled and go to the line.
First miss in a very long time as Cook got knocked pretty hard as he was coming down to land after he took that shot. Seems to be walking a lot better than he was right at the end of the first half, so good to see that. Ooh, off the front iron there on the first free throw attempt by Beaver. We got to get somebody else on that scorers list here for the Bulldogs. Interesting, you had Scranton make the first shot of the game, a 3-pointer, and it was all Cook since then. And now that streak is broken. Oh, but did they wipe it off?
Lane violation, yes. No basket, does not count.
My goodness.
And Rifle has their first opportunity to take the lead since their first bucket of the game.
And we talked about it at halftime. Our favorite cameraman, Lance Scranton, we said let them hang around and they will start that
nice
confidence.
Pass inside by Rifle.
They take the lead, and now their scorer roars and says, look at this. I'm putting up double digits tonight also.
Three-point attempt by Scranton, no good. Rebound to Nahara. Wide open is Cook. You know he's going to shoot it. No good. Rebound Rifle.
And since he had the injury to his ankle, has not made a shot. That limp doesn't seem to be affecting him, but it's affected his shot here in the second half.
Three-point attempt by Rifle's no good. Rebound to Bernice.
Now let's see here as Cook finally cools off some. What kind of offense they're going to run. He's going to go to the hoop, but they're not going to give him the call. But they will give it to the Bulldogs for possession as he was blocked. So now 33 would be Tanner Codner and Omar Chavez back in the game for Rifle. Your
Into
Bulldogs.
Cook. Dribbles left, dribbles right, gives it to Nahara. Good ball movement by the Bulldogs.
The 5 that started the game for the Bulldogs still on the floor now here early in the second half.
Another steal by the Rifle Bears.
Yeah, bad turnover right there. And the fear that you sometimes have when one player begins to get so hot as Brent Cook did, sometimes other players will start to watch. And a great stuff there by Nahara. The young sophomore comes in with a devastating shot block and says, get that out of here. And the point I was making, sometimes players will become so mesmerized, you don't want it to ever happen, but sometimes they start to watch that player. And you got the feeling a little bit before half that some of our Bulldogs, and they were still hustling, but they were watching Cook as he put up 24. And you still want to run the offense and still get set, because you know at some point you're going to have to make some shots, as there's a missed shot by the Bears.
5 minutes on the clock as the Bulldogs work their offense. Scranton drives in, dishes off to Nahara, puts up the layup, no good. Rebound to Rifle.
He was trying to get the foul call, but nothing there. Rifle again with an open shot. They're going to drive inside of Scranton. Great defense again. Nahara has played a fantastic defensive game. Might not have much going offensively, but he has blocked a ton of shots. And there is the steal off the Scranton pass to Cook. Cook misses it. And there you go, folks. A lead being built up. Who was that scored for Rifle? Jim?
Omar Chavez putting in that one. That's his second bucket of the game. Cook will drive. And there's going to be a foul on the floor before the shot. Bulldogs will take it out from under. 4:17 on the clock. Right now the Bears up by 3. Their biggest lead of the game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, right now, this is a scary, dangerous spot in this game because Rifle came in with nothing to lose, had a new player who was starting on this team, only been there a couple weeks. Tito Chavez was his name, I believe. And at this point, they have a lead now, and they think, hey, we can do this. The Bulldogs have got to find some offense besides Brent Cook, and there's another steal, and it's a foul.
Connor Murphy with it, gets it stolen, and then it gets bounced out. Nahara went for it, but then he draws the foul, or he actually picks up the foul.
And I misspoke. For Rifle, the new player that's only been there a couple weeks, they weren't even sure what grade he was in. That's number 24, Tito Ruiz. And you get some new blood, you get a team that hasn't won but just a game, and all of a sudden they get themselves a lead on the road, and they're going to start believing, and that's the problem. We let them hang around, and they're playing great now. There's a long three, and it hits the bottom.
And that was the guy you just mentioned, Tito Ruiz, and he puts in the first three-pointer for the Rifle Bears. They haven't made very many three-point attempts, and a big foul by Rifle. That was number 10, Omar Chavez, as he went on top of Murphy. Good. Hopefully he's okay. And Murphy's going to the line for a couple free throws.
Very important right here to make these shots. And again, this is a scary point in this game. You felt as though the Bulldogs were in control, had things going the way they wanted them to, and the crowd started to kind of fade away, and all of a sudden they look up. We're down by 6 right now. And there's the first free throw.
Nice free throw by Murphy. Free throws are important, especially in a game this tight. Want to be making those. Second free throw up. No good. Rebound Rifle. Rebound to Cook.
And that is where you can contribute. If you're not making your shots, oh, and Cook throws it away again. Just nobody there. And the referee almost knocks the ball out of bounds.
Another three-point attempt by Ortiz, and it goes in by Ruiz, number 24. And just like that, Rifle is up 36-28. Moffat County, Shane, in this quarter has only scored one free throw bucket. They got to get it going. We'll be right back on Moffat County Proud. All right, so hopefully the Bulldogs got some kinks worked out because they need to get it going. 3 minutes on the clock, and they're down by 8.
And my infamous kibosh, I did it to us. As I mentioned, the brand new players, we missed one. Almost a rebound, they're going to call it on the floor. As I mentioned, Tito Ruiz for Rifle, the brand new player, and instantly he drains 2 3-pointers in a row. So the old kibosh, my fault.
Murphy will throw it in for the Bulldogs. Has to go long with it. Cook will go baseline 3-pointer, and now he gets back on target. And the Bulldogs needed that one, 36-31.
Yeah, I was going to say, touche. Boy, did they ever need that shot. And there's a foul against your Bulldogs. And you look up on the scoreboard, the Bulldogs have 2 team fouls, and Rifle has 4. That was Jared Chacon with the hard foul. No shooting yet, though, on it. 31-36, Bulldogs trailing.
Tipped out of bounds by the Bulldogs' Connor Murphy as he was flying in for the steal. .223 on the clock.
Right now, got to concentrate on the defensive end at getting a stop. And there it is, nice interception there.
Big cross-court pass.
That was Chacon with the nice steal. And there's a foul called as Beaver goes up to shoot. He'll be shooting free throws. And you think, who are the Bulldogs going to look to take up some of this scoring right now in this third period? Because you love that Cook, the way he played and the incredible first half he had. But right now, Rifle's really concentrating on him. You've got to have someone step up, so let it be Beaver right here as he puts in his first free throw. And that helps us out.
Beaver 1 for 3 from the line tonight. And these 3 throws in this second half are huge, and he nails the second one. Good job, Colby Beaver.
And that's what you need. The student section now gets involved.
Rifle having a hard time. Finally, they break the Bulldog press. Rebound to Rifle, and they'll kick it back out.
Now you've got to get the crowd back involved in this really tight game now. 33-36.
Bears have been up by as many as 8 in this half. Right now the lead is 3. And once again, it's Joel Lopez. He's having a great game tonight as he puts in another bucket.
Yes, he's trying to answer Brent Cook's huge night. Good defense, but it's going to remain Rifle's ball, or Bulldogs ball. Rifle's going to make a substitution. They are going to go ahead and put in right now Tanner Cotner, and they're going to take out Trayson Lujan.
Bernice looks to drive, loose ball, and Rifle's going to get called with the reach.
Yeah, got bailed out there a little bit as that was not the greatest behind the back pass, but Cook goes and gets it, and thank goodness the Bulldogs are able to draw the foul. And Bernice takes the seat as we have Scranton now back in the game. Minute 22 left, your Bulldogs are down by 5.
Cook to Chacon. Chacon puts up the 3-point attempt, and the bank is open. Bank of Colorado count it for Chacon, and he pulls the Bulldogs to within 2.
Hey, whether it's beautiful or not the prettiest thing you've ever seen, it still counts the same. And that was a huge shot at this point in the game to pull the Bulldogs to within 2. And then we hammered Rifle on that pass that caught, almost took his head off with the crossface. But it's just going to be an inbounds pass. That's still not in the bonus.
Nice steal by Murphy. He tips it away, and Beaver's able to pick it up. Under a minute. Bulldogs could take the lead with a 3, tie it up with a 2. Nice pass inside to Beaver. And the Bulldogs finally put in a bucket in the second half. That's not a 3-pointer, and only their second 2-point shot of the entire game, Shane.
You just don't see it very often. Now Rifle with a 3, and it misses. And who would have thought, but also we tied it up, and now we're back behind as big old number 32 puts in 2 points. That's Blake Swayze for Rifle. Bulldogs missed the layup by Cook, and it's going to be Rifle ball. And you just didn't think that you were going to say, well, the Bulldogs looking to come back and tie it up or looking to take the lead on this shot, but it's played out that style. And this is going to be a game really down to the buzzer. Might be another one where it depends upon who has the ball last.
Nice block by Beaver as he rocks it. And that's going to end the third quarter, and the Bulldogs are down by 2, 40-38. Make sure you say thank you to all of our sponsors: Memorial Regional Health, Craig Family Dental, Bank of Colorado, Victory Motors, Hatton Enterprises, Miller Family Appliance, 3B Enterprises, Cornerstone Realty, GCR Tires and Service, Precision Auto Service, and 360 Insurance Company, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Kramer Flooring and McDonald's, Duran and Pierce Contractors, Cook Chevrolet, Ford and Subaru, Country Living Realty, Great Divide Cleaning Service, Chaos Inc., Young Life, Rocky Mountain Machinery, Epp & Associates, Rocky Mountain Automotive, Colorado Northwestern Community College, Identity Graphics, Craig Veterinary Hospital, Brass Key Realty, and Mountain Air Spray. We'll be right back with the final period of Bulldog basketball. It's Bulldogs versus Bears on Moffat County Proud. So in that third period, the Bulldogs were outscored 16-11. They need to get something going here as they're down by 2.
Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a fun fourth quarter. 2 out of the last 3 games here in the Dog Pound have been close games. It went down to the end and possibly overtime.
Nahara loses a handle on it. Turnover. Rifle Bear ball.
Here we go. At this point, you say, does Cook have any more points left in the well, or are the Bulldogs going to find that next scorer to help them win this game? Oh, and there's a turnover. Nope, we're going to sit down, and it's going to be a backcourt violation. Oh, they call out of bounds. So nonetheless, the Bulldogs forced a turnover with their full court press. Great job defensively. They're on camouflage night. I remember the one thing that I always used to say, that you don't want to have a bunch of people camouflaged as empty seats.
That would be bad. Referee's talking about it.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what here, but he's probably like, where's the best pizza in town? They're like, well, whoever sponsors MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM is probably the best pizza in town.
I think they were talking about the foul and the possession, Shane, because they're at 7 fouls, which puts them in the 1-and-1, but it's a defensive foul, and so that's not going to be
free throws.
They're not going to give them the free throws, the 1-on-1 opportunity. Cook eyes the 3, puts it down.
Bingo, bingo, bongo. Another big shot for Cook.
And the Bulldogs are back in front by 1. And the Bears throw it away. Bulldog ball.
Approaching one of the biggest scoring nights. You really have to go back in the books to see. You know, I can't tell you off the top of my head who had the biggest scoring night here on this floor for a Bulldog ever, but shoot, you got to be getting in the top 10, top 5 maybe right now with this huge scoring output. by Brent Cook tonight, and he's looking to heat up again as the Bulldogs are up 41-40. Tries to drop in a dime right there on an assist.
Ball stolen by Rifle, stolen right back by Nahara, and the Bulldogs got a 2-on-1. Cook puts it up and in.
Another huge shot. The camouflage student section and the rest of the building go crazy as you were seeing a special scoring night tonight. Hey, and that timeout is going to be perfect as it'll give us an opportunity to count up exactly how many points Brent Cook is here tonight on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM.
After the timeout, Brent Cook will take his spot at the free throw line. He's at 32, Shane. 32 of the Bulldogs' 43.
Unbelievable, and looking to get a three-pointer the more unconventional way here as he buried the shot, and he makes the free throw. 33 points of the Bulldogs' 44. And right now it's a 4-point game, and he has helped to carry his Bulldogs back to the lead. And a little more even scoring here by your Bulldogs on the second half. And we're gonna have the 10-second call as Rifle was not able to get the ball from one end to the half court in under 10 seconds. Great call, and that means your defense is working hard. Nahara up top. Love to see them get him posted down low after the kind of games he had the last 2 games here on this floor. And Cook again just buries it. He's unconscious. He can't feel anything. He's a cold-blooded sniper right now, folks. My goodness, I haven't seen anything like this in a very long time.
Rifle really struggling right now with the Bulldog press, and they have timeout, Rifle, and a good time for a timeout as they are really discombobulated right now. 6:05 on the clock, 47-40, Bulldog lead. We'll be right back. Rifle ball.
Sorry.
Rifle in some trouble now as the Bulldogs have their biggest lead of the game by 7.
Yeah, what a shift. We were just talking about it, and it was all about, as Rifle misses, it was all about that full court pressure, and Rifle was just not able to solve that mystery as they could not get it past half court. What was there, 3 straight times, and then 4 turnovers, I believe, in a row. It was all about the defense for the Bulldogs. Pressure defense.
So in a matter, Shane, of just 2 minutes, Moffat County came in and has scored 12 points, and Rifle has not scored here in the 4th.
What a final period it has been. We were worried, let's be honest, coming into this. We were talking about how we needed to get things going and who we were going to look to score. And right now, I sure like our position and where we're sitting. Good
Rebound by the Rifle Bears. Bulldogs will lay off the press now, and Rifle will bring it down past midcourt.
Rifle desperately looking to get some points on this possession.
And Rifle, lots of passes, reversing it back and forth. They got a lot of time right now. They got 5 minutes. However, with the kind of offense they're running, that time is going to go away quickly.
Yes, and you get the feeling right now, Rifle is happy to be where they're at right now, but now this has a chance to put us to 9 or a 10-point lead. Behind the back, Cook puts it up as he's knocked to the floor, and they're not going to give him the call at this point in the game. And it's going to be Rifle's ball and the foul.
The way that all of Cook's shots have been falling, Shane, when he threw up that, I thought it was going to go in.
I totally figured it was just going to go in. You know, when you have one of those magical nights like that, where you're just blessed and everything you put up is dropping in, you just figure it will. And it almost did. Even the shots he's missed tonight, none of them have been very far off. And I look for him to make 4 or 5 more easily the rest of this game. It seems like as soon as he touches it, it doesn't matter who's on him defensively. He puts it up and it's going in. Rifle trying now to get it past half court. And there's the steal that could not break the press. Bulldogs bring it up. And pass it inside. Beaver wide open. 2 more. And that might be the backbreaker. But I've got Beaver with 6 now on the night. I think that hopefully that matches your points.
You are on target with me, and right now the saving grace for the Bulldogs was, you said it, Shane, earlier, when we started running that press, that was the turnaround, and Rifle just couldn't beat it, and then Moffat County was able to convert almost every time when they took over possession.
Yeah, it changed this game completely. And Rifle right now struggling to even get the ball in out of bounds. Here we go, Cook again. He gives it off to Chacon, who goes in, misses the shot. Rifle now on the fast break, 2-on-2. And they're going to call the foul on the floor. And you know the greatest thing, too, about the way this has gone tonight is that, yes, Brent Cook is approaching 40 points on the floor. And every single Bulldog on the bench and on this floor is happy about it. They seem to love the fact that how well he is doing. He's a great kid. He's a good person. And they all genuinely love him like a brother. So they're happy and excited. They're not mad that they're not getting their shots. They want to feed him. They want to get him to 40 at this point. And you love to see that, a brotherhood out there, a family on the floor.
Rifle will work it around the top of the key now as the seconds tick away. 3:48 left. They're down by 9. If they want a chance to get back in this, they're going to have to speed it up now. Three-point attempt, no good by the Bears. Chacon there to pick it up.
Some different players on the floor this second half have put some input into this game. Doing a great job with some guys that don't often play as much. See if Cook now wants to warm up another long-range shot, and he does. And it's in again. My goodness, this young man is just, flames are shooting off of his arms right now.
39 points for Cook.
Never have I seen something like this in this gym, and I've been watching games here my entire life. What a night for Mr. Cook and his family and these Bulldogs.
And Shane, right now we're at 2:42 left, and Rifle has not scored in this fourth period.
That is what you want. The defense will win it at the end of the day. And you've got a guy who can put up 40. I guarantee you that our coach, someone will make him aware right now, hey, Cook's got 39. Let's get him to 40. And there's a nice shot, as there it is, a chance to get to 40 before they take him out of this ball game. Which, shoot, this is still a game, so they may not remove him for the rest of the game. Sure want to see him get that magical mark of 40.
He's a good free throw shooter. I have no doubt with 2 attempts here, he's not going to do it. So, and he'll come short in the first. I don't jinx anybody. You watch. He's going to drain it. Now, I'll eat my words here if he misses it.
Usually that's my job to put the kibosh or the jinx on him. I'll knock on wood for you up here. Come on, put this one in and reach 40, my man.
Second free throw is up, rolls around and down, and 40.
I have officially run out of paper to write my little 1 points at a time. I got to do it like you, where you just write 3. I'm doing too much of the Roman type numerals. (53-40). 40 of those points for Cook.
And Rifle continues to pass it around a bunch. Finally, in a shot attempt is no good. And rebound. But they got to stick shots quicker. They're under 2 minutes, and they're just passing too many times.
The Bulldogs really, really shut down Joel Lopez in the second half. There's finally a shot by number 32 as he pulls them to within 11 at 53-42.
We'll be right back on Moffat County Proud. Moffat County ball, and that bucket was Rifle's first of the fourth period. Was beginning to wonder if they were going to score.
Yeah, I mean, huge job done by all the Bulldogs here, as they did a great job defensively. Anytime you hold them to 2, oh, they're going to call the charge. Dang it. Rough night offensively there for our big man down underneath. And again, 2 points, are you kidding me? Only 2 points in the fourth. Shut down Joel Lopez completely here in the fourth quarter. And again, can't say it enough, it was all about the team defense. The full court press, half court press, just constant pressure.
And that foul was Nahara's 5th foul, so he comes out. In for him goes Chacon.
Nahara did some of the little things really well, as there's a shot by number 33 for Rifle.
Tanner Kottner puts in his 3rd point of the night.
And you hope that in the next 2 games we can get Nahara more involved again offensively down low. But tonight we just didn't need it. We needed him to do what he was doing. Block shots, rebound, and then do the dirty work, which he did. Fouls out with a minute 16, but a great night, great effort defensively by him. And sometimes the things that don't show up in the stat sheet, those hustle plays, are some of the biggest plays of the game. As your Bulldogs now up by 9, make it 10. As Bernice gets his points on the board.
Kason Bernice's first bucket of the game.
And that's, I think, the key right there. This senior, this young man, Bernice, he's got to be a bigger part of our offense as we go down the stretch than he has been the last 2 games. He's a senior leader and he's a shooter. He just needs to put it up. Whoa! And we had a bunch of players go flying out of bounds into our athletic director, one of our female assistants, and that shows the kind of effort you've had the whole game.
And timeout, Moffat County. We'll be right back with Bulldog basketball. Free throw attempts coming up for Rifle. 54-44. No good. Loose ball picked up by Chacon.
And Cook wants more, and they're going to call the foul on the floor.
And he's going to get more because we're in bonus time now, so he's going to go to the line and get a shoot too.
The old saying, feed me more, feed me more. The crowd is involved, and it's a pretty full house tonight on a Friday night. Cold night out there, and everybody's warm and having fun in this gym. Seeing a special performance here. Oh, you finally missed something. Might be a little bit tired, his arm, from putting up all those shots. See if he can put this one in. Oh, and he misses them both. So the first thing all night that he's missed out on, there's a steal by the Bulldogs. And it's going to be Bulldog ball. Great job. With 50 seconds remaining. And again, great student section tonight. And the band is here, and they've done a fantastic job tonight. Thrilled with everything going on in this gym this evening.
Moffat County just needs to work it around as they pull out the Rifle defense. Ball tipped away by Rifle. Nice reverse layup. No good though.
Great defense by Cook. So ends his huge scoring output with a great defensive effort. As he prevented that shot.
Good hustle by Tristan Walls coming down the court, tying it up there and forcing the jump ball. 26 seconds on the clock. Another foul on Rifle. Bulldogs will find themselves at the line again. Thought they were going to call a jump ball there, Shane.
Especially with 17 seconds left, but again, our officials do a great job, and they're taught that they can never really think about the score or what point of the game you're at. You have to call it as if you just began the game. Tristan Walls misses that one. Love to see him get involved in the stats-wise scoring here. And there he goes, he puts one in. late here with 13.6 seconds. And this is the epitome of why when the kids ask me, whether it's a football game or a basketball game, they say, how much time is left? And I say, 1 minute. They're like, so there's like 20 minutes left? Because the end of games take a long time. And the missed free throw now. Let's see, the Bulldogs will be happy just to hold on. And Mr. Cook, we salute you on a up over 40-point night, one of the greatest scoring efforts I have ever witnessed. In fact, the greatest I've ever witnessed here. Great job, Bulldogs. Fantastic night of scoring for Brent Cook. Tell him, how many points did he put up?
Ended up with 40 on the night, Brent Cook. 40 out of the Bulldogs 55. Bulldogs win 55-44. Say thanks to all of our sponsors for bringing you Bulldog basketball. Craig Family Dental, Memorial Regional Health, Bank of Colorado. Victory Motors, Hatton Enterprises, Miller Family Appliance, 3B Enterprises. Cornerstone Realty, GCR Tires and Service, Precision Auto Service, 360 Insurance Company. Mountain West Insurance, Kramer Flooring, McDonald's, Dran & Pierce Contractors, Cook Chevrolet, Ford and Subaru, Country Living Realty, Great Divide Cleaning Service, Chaos Inc., Young Life, Rocky Mountain Automotive, Rocky Mountain Machinery, Eppin Associates, Colorado Northwestern Community College, Identity Graphics, Craig Veterinary Hospital, Brass Key Realty, and Mountain Air Spray. Good win for your Bulldogs, as the final score was the Bulldogs with 55 and the Rifle Bears with 44. Thanks for being with us.